Hey, what's up guys? This is Jeff from Landfill Savior, and in my very first video, I'm going to be doing a Nifty review, and I'm going to be walking you through everything that Nifty has to offer. Now, I first ran across Nifty whenever I was looking for a way to get on other platforms like Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, and Etsy, and I wanted to expand my business, so I was looking for a way to automate the process of delisting everything because I've been selling on eBay for years and I was just stuck with not being able to make enough sales. I felt like things were just going too slow for me, and so I needed to find a software that would handle all of this for me, and that's how I came across Nifty. And today I want to share it with anybody who's a reseller who's looking for a way to streamline their workflow so that you can grow your business. So what I'm going to be doing is hopping over to the computer. I'm going to show you everything that Nifty has to offer, and I'm going to walk you through every step of the process that you need to take in order to get Nifty up and running right now. You can start using it right now. All right, so if you want to follow along with me, all you need to do is go down to the description of this video, click on that link, head over to Nifty. You can sign up and you get a free 7-day trial, and you're going to save 15% off your first month just for going through the link that I provided for you. All right, so with that being said, go ahead and sign up for that account, get everything loaded up, and then join me over on the computer where we're going to do a full walkthrough of Nifty, and I'll give you the full review and show you exactly what it is doing for me and my business. All right, I'll see you over there.
All right, guys, I'm over here on the computer. I'm ready to get this Nifty review started. So let's talk about what you're going to find whenever you log into your Nifty account. So the first thing that you're going to see is this dashboard that you're on right here, and that's going to allow you to connect all of your accounts. So I have all of my accounts connected already, so your screen may look just a little bit different if you don't yet. But if you don't, it's very simple. All you need to do is put in your login details and it'll connect your accounts automatically. Now there is another option. If you want to download this Chrome extension, you'll be able to do passwordless. So all you'll need to do is log into your accounts, and then this extension will connect your account for you automatically. Okay, so that is this screen here. If you want to check on your subscription at any time, you'll be able to do that on the subscription tab. As you can see here, I'm using the Bundle Plus, which is $69.99 per month. And let me tell you, it is well worth it, as you're going to see in the rest of this video. All right, so one of the first places that you're going to want to visit to get everything set up and going is the dashboard. So as you can see here, everything is broken up into sections by store that you have connected. Okay, so the first one is Poshmark. Like I said, Nifty has some very powerful features built into it that allow you to share, relist, send offers, follow people back, unfollow people, do whatever you want. Basically, this is running your Poshmark store for you, so that all you have to do is set it up one time and it does everything for you. The best thing about it is that it's cloud-based, so you don't have to have your computer up and running all the time with this software running. It just runs in the background on the cloud. All right, so as you can see, you're probably wondering, what is all this stuff? So the first thing that we'll talk about is shares, and let me just open the settings tab here. What you can do is you can set this thing up to share your listings however many times a day that you want to. All right, so I have mine set up for 7,200 because of the amount of inventory that I have in my Poshmark store. That is what Nifty recommends, and so I'm just going by their recommendations. You can see here that if I take that 0 out, it says we recommend 7,200 self shares. So I'll leave that at 7,200. And it makes it, like I said, it makes it dirt simple for you because it tells you exactly what you need to do based on your inventory. If you have a smaller inventory, your self shares are going to be a little smaller than 7,200. All right. So what that does is it allows you to share your content so that you stay at the top of the search listings. Whenever somebody goes to search for something, they'll run across your item. And as you probably already know, people buy the top listings that they see. They're not going to scroll through pages and pages of listings. So you want your content, your listings to be right there at the top for people to be able to see and immediately be like, oh, I want that. I'm fixing to grab that. And then they buy it from you. And that's exactly what this feature allows you to do. Now the next one is share eligible items to Posh parties. So there's these parties on Poshmark where it'll have a certain theme, like it might be items for men, or it might be watches, or it might be whatever. It's just different stuff. And so what that does is any items that you have in your store that match that Posh party, you're going to be able to share your items to that party automatically. You don't have to have your phone open. You don't have to go clicking away all the time or anything like that. It just automatically does it for you. And one thing that I forgot to mention is you can set your own daily schedule based on what you want to do. I'm just using what Nifty has already set up. So basically any of these grayed out blocks you see here, that's when it's going to stop and pause and be like, no, I'm not going to run. So it's going to run heavier on the darker colors and make sure that it's really sharing your stuff in the peak hours. All right, now the next thing you see is the community shares. That's sharing other people's content. I got that set up to be 800 shares per day. So I'm sharing other people's content. Other people are sharing my content. It's a really neat system that you have going on. Next thing down is you're going to see the relist unsold items older than 60 days. On Poshmark, if you start delisting a bunch of stuff too fast, then they're going to send you a warning and they're going to say, hey, you can't just mass delete a bunch of stuff to relist it or whatever. So Nifty knows that and they built that into their platform. And so any of your items that are older than 60 days, it's automatically going to start relisting those. Now I have those set up to relist at 12 per day. And again, I'll show you, Nifty recommends what number you should set. So I would just go off the Nifty guidelines here and do whatever they say because they're the experts here. They're doing everything for you. So they probably know what works and what don't the best, okay? The next thing down, you're going to see the price. So whenever it relists your items, you can lower the price by a certain percent or a certain dollar amount. So if you want to drop your price 10%, 20%, whatever it is, you'll be able to do that. Now, on the other hand, if you'd rather raise your prices, and you can see it's set it and forget it. It don't like it when you hang out too long and sit here and watch it run. On the other side of things, if you want to raise your prices, you'll be able to raise them higher. So I've got mine set so that every time it relists an item, it drops the price by 10%, which really helps it to get discovered by people who are looking for lower price points and make them buy it, right? Now you have advanced options. I don't really do anything with these, but you can if you want to. You'll just have to take a look at those for yourself. There's going to be several things throughout this video review of Nifty that I don't use that you might want to use, but yeah, do you, and make sure that you're setting yourself up for success. All I'm here to do is show you the ropes, and you do what you want to make sure that you get everything customized exactly how you want it to be. All right, so I'm going to leave all my settings the same. As you can see, I've shared my own listings 5,614 times, and that number just keeps going up as I'm doing this Nifty review. I've shared 385 items to parties, 628 community items. So it's going to keep going until it hits those limits, and then it's going to stop. All right, the next thing it does is it sends offers out to people who like your stuff. So somebody is over on Poshmark and they like your item, it's going to send them an offer. So you can see here, these are the offers that it has sent out today. It sent those automatically, so you can set those up as well. You can do a single item, you can send an offer to all likers, or you can bundle offer to last liker, and you can wait 10 to 15 minutes before sending. You can adjust that number to be whatever you want it to be, and you can give them a discount, and you can give them a shipping discount. All right, so you can set that up however you want to. I just kind of left it at the default numbers and did a 10% discount. And then you've got your advanced options here that allow you to really customize your offers. You can also do a multi-item offer. So this is sent to a shopper that likes multiple items. So if somebody is going through your store and they say, hey, I like this, I like this, I like that, then you can send them a discount based on the multi-offer feature here, and it's going to automatically send those out as well. You can add a comment to your offer. You can say, hey, mine says, hey, thanks for your interest in my item. Here's a discount just for you. All right, now you can change that up to be whatever you want it to be. It gives you the options here to be able to send out offers automatically. So I'm going to leave mine the same. Like I said, it sent out 14 offers for me today already. And then the next thing we're going to talk about is the followers. Now, reciprocal followers is where somebody's following you and you follow them back. So 3,056 people have followed me today, and I have followed them back. And then I have new followers and unfollows. I don't really see the point in unfollowing anybody, but if you want to do it, go for it. You can set this thing up to follow however many sellers you want to. This is the reciprocate receive follows, so that's that big number that I showed you, where it's going to follow people back that follow you. And then you have the additional follow, 500 sellers per day. Set that number to be whatever you want. I just figured 500 is a good number. And then here, if you want to unsubscribe from Posh show notifications, you can do that as well. I have mine set to on so that I can be alerted and just see what's up. All right, now this is the option that you'll be able to use if you want to unfollow sellers. I believe in following everybody. Anybody that follows me, I usually try to follow them back, and this software makes sure that I do that automatically. As you can see, that number just keeps going up. Anybody that's following me, I'm following them right back. All right, now let's talk about the eBay features that are built into the dashboard. And eBay is a lot simpler than Poshmark, a lot less involved. What eBay is going to allow you to do is send out offers, and it's going to recreate your listings. Now, this is a very powerful feature, because what it's going to do is any listing that you have that is expiring tomorrow, it's going to recreate that listing for you as a new listing. What that's going to do is boost you right back up to the top. It's going to give you that algorithm juice that's going to put you in front of new buyers who are looking for your items. So let's look at the settings for those real quick, and they are very similar to the ones for Poshmark. And you'll see here that you can send out offers to eligible buyers at the current price or the original price, and you can send a certain % off. There is also advanced options so that you'll be able to customize the offers that you are sending. All right, so check those out if you want to. And then you can include a personal message with this one. Mine says the discounted offer has been sent to all interested buyers. First to accept gets the deal. Act fast. All right, so you could change that message to be whatever you want it to be. Like I said, this is going to recreate listings for you as new listings. Now, what you'll be able to do is toggle this on or off if you want it to recreate listings for you. I do, so I have it toggled on. You can recreate unsold items that are scheduled to auto renew tomorrow. And I have my daily limit set to 100 relist. Then I have it set to adjust the price to be 10% lower than what the list price currently is. Now there's advanced features for this one as well for what you want to include or exclude. And all you need to do is just go through there and set that up to be however you want it to be that benefits your store. So like I said, it will recreate all these listings for you. You'll be able to go through and see exactly what it has recreated. You can click on it. It will open right up in eBay so that you'll be able to see it, edit your listings, whatever you need to do. All right. Now, Mercari has one. as well. I haven't really figured out Mercari yet. If you have any tips about Mercari to help you sell stuff, let me know in the comments. I've sold stuff on every single other platform except for Mercari so far, and I'm just waiting for that first sale to roll in. But I do have it set up so that I can send offers to likers, and I have it set to wait 10 to 15 minutes before sending. And as you notice, I have it set like that for all the platforms that I have offers set up for. That's just to give people time to really think about it for a second before sending them the offer, because they might like it and then decide that, hey, I'm going to go ahead and buy this and pay you full price. But if they don't, in 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to be sending them an offer for 10% off the price that they like the item for. Now, there's advanced features included in that as well that you'll be able to set up, so check those out. And then you'll be able to do relist with Mercari as well, and you can set that up to relist unsold items older than 30 days. I've got it set up to relist 1 item per day. It actually recommends 4, so I'm going to change that to 4. And then adjust the price to be 10% lower. Again, you can set this lower, higher. You can set it percent, dollars, whatever you need to do. And then there's advanced options. All right, so I'm going to save these since I changed that relist. You can see that it started relisting. It's not going to relist anything right now because I don't have any items that are older than 30 days. I literally just set this up and just started a Mercari store, so it's not going to list anything for quite a while. All right, next is Depop, and you'll be able to set up offers for Depop as well. As you can see, it's already sent out 14 offers on my behalf today. I didn't have to do anything. As a matter of fact, I took a 2-hour nap today and woke up and found out that it had sent out some offers for me. So that's very, very awesome to me because it saves me a lot of time and I don't have to do anything to send out these offers. It's just going to automatically send those out for me. So whenever someone likes an item of mine over on Depop, it's going to send out that offer for 10% less than the current price. And as you can see, it's got the same kind of settings in it as the other ones do. Wait 10 to 15 minutes before sending an offer for 10% off the current price. So very, very similar. And same thing with the relist over here. You can set that up to relist unsold items older than 30 days. Looks like I should change this to 20, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And adjust the price to be 10% lower than the unsold price and save that in there. All right, so that is your dashboard. You definitely want to take the time to get all of this set up because this is what's going to run your store for you while you're off taking a nap, sourcing stuff, listing stuff, whatever you need to do to grow your business. Okay, now taking a nap's probably not going to grow your business, but if you want to take a nap, take a nap. Listen to your body. So the next thing we're going to check out is the inventory tab, and this is one of my very favorite things about this software. This is actually exactly what I was looking for whenever I came across Nifty, and what stopped me from really branching out, because I had listed stuff on eBay for years, but I felt like I hit a point where I wasn't growing and I wanted to branch out to these other platforms. But the thing is, I didn't want to have to worry about delisting stuff from the other platforms when it's sold on eBay or Poshmark or wherever. I didn't want to have to go to all these other platforms to get that delisted. Now here in a second, I'm going to show you the most powerful thing to me about this software and what it really allows you to do. But first, let's talk about the inventory. So what it does is it drags all of your inventory in here. So what I do is I list everything on eBay first, and then I can hit the sync button. So what you have is 2 different options, a quick sync and a full sync. Quick sync is going to take just a couple of minutes. As a matter of fact, I'll show you how we do it right here. And a full sync, you only want to do that like every so often. You don't want to run that one every day or anything, but you can run it once every 24 hours, but you don't really need to. But a quick sync you can run every 5 minutes if you need to. If you list new items and you want to bring those into Nifty, then run a quick sync, and I'll show you. It takes just a second. I'll actually even talk to you through this so that you know that I didn't cut the video or anything like that, that it really is this quick to sync all of your inventory into Nifty. Now, I don't have any new listings that it's going to bring over, but it's going to act like I do anyway, and it's going to go out and look for it. And as you can see, the sync is complete, no new listings for sale, and you'll be able to see your updated inventory right here in your Nifty dashboard. All right, so this is also the place where you're going to be able to cross list. All right, now let's say that you have some stuff that you want to cross list from eBay to Poshmark or Depop or Mercari. I actually am doing a very good job of cross listing right now because I can't find hardly anything that I need to cross list, but there are a few that I haven't listed on Depop yet. So let's do this one. All right, so all you have to do is click on list on Depop, check your photos, check your description, change anything up that you need to, check your title, check your price, whatever. I don't even worry about doing that, to be honest with you. What I do is I click on that and then I click list on Depop, and then it goes to work for me and it lists it over on my Depop store. As simple as that. If you were to go over to my Depop store right now, you would see that item that I just listed. So like I said, I usually will just click on the list on Depop or list on Poshmark or whatever, and it automatically is going to list those items for me. That's going to keep those stores updated and fresh with my latest inventory. So whenever you bring new items in that you've listed on eBay, all you have to do is go across these rows and click on them, and you'll be able to list those on your stores in just like 2 clicks of a button in 5 seconds. I mean, that's incredible, guys. That is absolutely incredible. And I mean, think about how much time you're going to save just doing that alone, because before, without this software, what I would have had to do is go over to each platform individually. I would have had to upload a picture, upload a title, upload a description, all this stuff, all the stuff that's in here you see. I would have to manually do every single bit of that for every platform that I want to list my stuff on. As you can see, I've already cross-listed like 10 items already while I'm sitting here talking to you and showing you these cool features that are included. And it's just really that simple to branch out and list all of your stuff. So like I was saying before, one of the most powerful things about this software is the sale detection. So let's look at the settings first. So in order for sale detection to work, you need to first turn it on. So you'll go up here to the settings section and you're going to turn on sale detection for every platform that you have stuff cross-listed on. That way, if something sells on Depop, it's going to unlist it from eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And if something sells on eBay, it's going to do the same. It's going to unlist it from all these other platforms. Super, super powerful, because you don't have to go to each one of those platforms, look up the listing, and then delist it from each platform. I mean, think about that. Just to do one item, it's going to take you 5 to 10 minutes probably just to do one item. What if you're selling 10 to 20 items a day? That's at least an hour of your time that's going out the window just doing that. And what if you're out and about and you forget to delist those items from those other platforms and you end up selling them again on another platform? Now, I've seen horror stories from other sellers who have actually forgotten to delist their items from other platforms and came back and found out, hey, it sold again on another platform, and now I've got 2 sales and I've got to figure out which one to cancel. You do not want to be in that situation. This automatically handles the delisting for you. So you'll see up here, these are actually auctions that I was running on eBay. So they sold, they weren't actually imported in to my inventory list. So that's why it looks all broken up like this, but it will bring those in for you, and you'll be able to see them right here in your sale detection as a sale that you made. And it'll show you all the sales that you've made by date, and I'll show you a list here in a minute that'll show you even more. But you can see off here to the side, I sold something on Depop. I sold a few things today on Depop, and you can see the auto delisting. It delisted it from eBay and Poshmark, where it was listed on those. Here's one for that it was listed on The other 3 platforms, it automatically delisted from as soon as it recognized these sales. Okay, so you can literally be making sales in your sleep. Do you think I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning ready to delist this from other platforms when it sold on Depop? No, it automatically did it for me. So super powerful. Like I said, hands down, one of my very favorite features about this software. So that is the inventory, the settings. There's more settings that you can go through, like shipping presets. If you want to do different shipping for different platforms, have at it. But what it's going to do is when you make a sale, it's going to keep whatever you have set for that platform. So you don't really need to mess with that unless you want to. This is inventory labels. I haven't really actually taken the time to sit down and do that yet or discover what that does. So obviously it's not very important to me. In my business, it may be important to you and yours. It may make finding your inventory simpler and helping you organize better. But to me, I don't really need that, so I don't use it. And then here you have your preferences for how AI is going to set up your introduction and listings and descriptions and all that for you. And then if you're no longer selling on a certain platform, say you get kicked off of a platform, or you just decide, hey, I'm going to not sell on this platform anymore because I don't agree with the way they do things or whatever, you'll be able to reset your inventory and take it out of that platform without messing with the other platforms. So that's really cool too. All right, so that is all of that one. Let's hop over to the analytics. This is going to show you so much information about your stores. You're going to be able to see your orders that you have for every single day. And you're going to be able to see like the shipping, the fees you paid, your total profit, all that good stuff. And you can put in, whenever you're listing stuff, you'll be able to put in how much it actually costed you, and it'll subtract all that stuff. It'll have everything ready to go for you. You'll be able to see your expenses, your insights, your profit and loss, all that good stuff, all across the tabs at the top. But you'll be able to see all of your orders and everything right here. Okay, and another thing that you're going to be able to see is you're going to be able to look up specific items. So let's say you're looking to see if you sold a tie, for example. All right, so it's going to bring you over to this screen, and you'll be able to see like, hey, I sold this tie on June 17th and I sold it for $316, or I made a $316 profit. I sold it for $375. And this is how much shipping was and whatever else you need to know about that item. It's going to have everything right there for you at your fingertips. This is super powerful. It's business management software all rolled into one, and it's going to allow you to see everything about your business at a glance. All right, so that is all that I have for you for this nifty review. I hope that I have shown you all of the powerful features that are built into Nifty. If you're a reseller, no matter if you're selling on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, or Etsy, I highly recommend that you go over and grab your own copy of this software. Like I said, it's cloud-based, so it's not actually a copy of the software. You're just going to get a login. You're going to be able to do the exact same things that I'm doing right now. Nifty has tremendously helped me to boost my sales. It's helped me to boost my productivity. As you can see, I even sent out an offer while I was doing this video and talking to you on eBay and Depop here. So I mean, you're just not going to find a software that does everything that Nifty does, and it's going to do it for you, saving you time, headaches, and frustration. It's going to free up so much time for you that you're going to be able to focus on sourcing more, listing more, and running your business more, which is going to ultimately increase your profit and help you grow. All right, so if you want to get access to Nifty right now, start your 7-day free trial. All you need to do is go to the link below, click on it, go over and sign up for Nifty, and start your 7-day free trial. Like I said, you're going to get 15% off your very first month just for going through my special link. And you're going to absolutely love every single bit of the features that are included. Now, they do have cheaper options. If you're just looking for cross-listing, or if you're just looking for the automation, you're going to find subscriptions for those as well. I highly recommend that you go all in, get every single feature that's available for this thing, because you're not going to be able to find any other software that does what Nifty does the way that it does it. All right, guys. So again, I hope that you really enjoyed this nifty review. If you want to stay up to date on the latest tools, tips, and other things that will help you to grow your resale business, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave me a comment below. And if I missed something, I will do another video review of Nifty later on, and I'll make sure to include it for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.